Relieving poverty through beekeeping. Not a dream, but an opportunity for many people through the work of Bees Abroad and Ashanti Development, two registered UK charities working in remote villages in Ghana with the aim to help poor communities. The two organisations recently joined forces and combined their skills for a beekeeping project in the Ashanti region of Ghana. 17 participants, ranging in age from 19 to 57, among them 6 women, took part in a 1-week course including theoretical and practical aspects of beekeeping. The cost of the course, equipment, food and trainee transport were funded by Ashanti Development, their sponsors and supporters. The trainees learned how to keep bees and how to turn beekeeping into a business by selling honey and wax. The course also focused on protecting the natural environment and making best use of it for the health of bees and the environment.
Bees Abroad was formed in 1999. Since that time, we've expanded into other countries in Africa. We react to requests from people in developing countries. Where we can help, we will do. The majority of cases, we find that we are making a difference to the poor people. We have had instances where people have come back to us and said it's enabled them to send a child to school, to pay for their health insurance, and very recently we heard of a man from Central Region who has actually sent his child to college, and he's going to now send him on to university. All this from income from honey. One of the original projects has been running now for 15-16 years. It's not entirely a beekeeping project, it's a general helping development and helping people, poor people. And the man who runs it said to me last time I met him, if it wasn't for the beekeeping, we wouldn't be here. What I try to do is to train somebody locally and they would become the trainer of trainers or the trainer of the beekeepers. Conservation. One of the things about beekeeping is that it encourages the local beekeepers to look after the environment, because that's where their honey's coming from. It's coming from their trees, their plants.
The people who attended the course were chosen from 11 different villages. Selection of candidates for training was difficult with so many well-motivated and capable candidates in the selected villages.
As you can see, I'm a young trainer. I've trained quite a number of people, and my students, I pass knowledge to them to also work hard, make ends meet and then feed their families. And about 50% of my students have done well, which I go to visit periodically from time to time. And these are my new students, which I know we are going to keep a relationship from master to student, and then we are going to keep moving. And I'm going to teach them as much as they can when they come to me for help. We have a class that we have debates one here and there. And the level of communication is very high because everyone gets to understand. And for the first time, I'm not 24, I'm a small literate. People are quite literate, but they know what is going on. And they are doing very well, to my surprise. I did not expect them to communicate as they could. So the class is just a laissez-faire class where everyone contributes and then everyone talks. And everyone is happy. And we get to share ideas. Even I, the teacher, I'm still learning from my students. And I'm happy to be here. But when it comes to beekeeping in my country, we know we have the forest belt, the savanna belt. The savanna belt is quite dry. So most of the beekeepers harvest once a year. But those in the forest belt have got trees and a lot of things to pollinate their bees. So at least they have 2 harvests a year. If a farmer is serious and has a good pollination area, the farmer can make about 3 to 4 gallons per hive at one season. That's the hamper season. And then when the season is down, they can make about 2 gallons or 1.5 gallons. And that's how successful beekeeping is. Because beekeeping is a success in Ghana because when it comes to beekeeping, quality honey, you will not get quality honey to buy easily. As soon as a beekeeper gets his quality honey, it gets finished, but they go. They don't wait to store it and then market it. So honey is scarce. but we love it, and it's not easy to come by quality honey.
That's the string of bees they are building comb. You see in here? Okay. Okay, that's brood, everyone. I want everyone to be able to look in here, and on the left they will see brood. You see the difference between honey and brood?
Oh, and there is brood on this side. Do you see on there? I'll get out the way.
On the left. Have you seen?
It's also first time you're harvest. Yes. Maybe all you be down, so you find a class into first time.
To be a peacekeeper for environment, that issues in my country is quite tough. Because illiteracy has run down to my people and they don't know how to use chemicals. For example, when it comes to spraying of herbicides and pesticides. And this causing major harm on bees and insects that help us in pollination. So I'm now going to educate people and teach them how to use chemicals and the right time to use it. And when it's needed, if it's not needed at all, you should try organic products and stop using fertilizer. That's what I want to do.
Guide them then on the lengths that need to be for the sides. This man got All the participants learned how to recognise the best place to locate their hives, how to build hives with local materials, how to use personal protective equipment to approach the bees and work with them. And this, if we take the sides, top our hive.
Correct.
One really inspiring aspect of the course was how the participants were so ready to help each other, not only during the course, but no doubt in the future also.
We're setting up this bee project at Ashanti Development for two main reasons. Firstly, as a programme to alleviate poverty on a small scale, and also environmental, so that we can help return bees back into the environment, because with the deforestation the bees have lost their habitat. The African bees are different to the European bees. One of the main differences is you cannot catch a swarm and put them in your hive. You have to bait your hive and hope the bees will come. If you put a swarm in, they are likely to abscond. In addition, if you fiddle around with the hives a lot, the bees again will leave. So the management technique is very much of leaving the bees alone once you have got them until harvest time. The participants were chosen by their community leaders to come on the course. The villages were selected really by the sponsors who were willing to fund the participants. 1 or 2 people have come from each village. If there are 2 people, we asked if one person could be a man and one a woman, because both men and women can do beekeeping. All the course participants are being encouraged to train other people within their villages, because we want to make this sustainable, so that there will be quite a few people in each village, and when the project really gets going and there is plenty of honey, we are hoping that traders from Kumasi and Accra will come to this region and buy the honey from the people. Because harvesting is one of the more difficult parts of the whole project, we will be coming back in a year's time to help everybody with their first harvest. We're also going to show them how to clean the honey, and they'll put it into plastic bottles for sale. Also to clean the wax, so they can then use the wax for baiting their hives in the future, and also they might be able to sell the wax. We have developed low-cost hives from the baskets, and also raffia hives. Because with African bees, only about 50% of hives are ever occupied at one time, they need to have as many hives as possible. So to make the whole project sustainable, they need to be able to build hives cheaply.
Keep it going.
Please keep it going, Victor, so that we can use it later.
Okay, I'll keep it going.
No, a gado he
Oh,
means.
God.
Okay, here we're at the
What's a
brood.
mistake in American? What's happening? I did. It's all two. I did a boom tray.
We're at the brood and nectar, so we cannot take these. All we can take is the previous
First
two.
one. First two. Need me.
Well done, Felicia. And good luck with the baby.
It will be called bees.
At the end of the course, all receive their diploma, proud of being part of a big project. Proud to have new knowledge and skills with which to benefit their families and the entire community.
Longest walker.
Felicia to four. Oh, mommy. Now it's Mamba.
The tidiest person on the course.
Up until Crichton Charles, huh?
The bee businessman.
And we have one special certificate to Philip, the gado, hopefully Martha.
And I would,
And you say, oh, yeah, participant too. Now, so assistant trainer.
we could not have succeeded with this course without this man.
Yes,
He
that's
made all the difference.
Yeah.
He cut the wood, he prepared the wood, he taught people to be carpenters, he did the wax, he prepared the bait hives, and it was his hives that we went to see. Without this man, no course.